always alone. You will always be there. Always alone. You will always be there. Always alone. You will always be there. Always alone.
Good morning, everybody. How are we all? It's been about a week, I think maybe just over a week since we did a video, so I'm hoping you're all fine and looking forward to either the half term or just the extra long weekend with it being a bank holiday. Yeah, I'm hoping you've all had a good week. I'm still here. Bringing washing in, putting washing out, bringing washing in, putting washing out. Not a lot's changed. You know, this is my life right now. I'm not going to lie, I blooming well love it. This is the most on top of the washing I've been in a long time. Oh, what's that? Oh, bless. Kev has a I love you bracelet in his pocket. I mean, if we didn't have daughters, I'd be asking questions. But yeah, I'm still here, putting the washing in, taking the washing out. Not a lot's been going on. I've had a tummy bug and you guys don't need to hear about that. Oh my goodness me. It's not been a great week, but I'm on the mend and I'm excited because we are off on our camping holiday. However, because I haven't been very well, I am so behind on being prepped and ready to go. I'm so glad I had that day a couple of weeks ago where I sorted out all the camping equipment, because at least I know that's done. But when it comes to you know, having everything packed and all the other little nicky-nacky bits that we need, I am not ready at all. So today I'm going to attempt to pack because I've got work tomorrow, and I don't want to leave packing until tomorrow because then it leaves me no time to go and get anything that I realise as I'm going, oh actually we need this or we need that. So I'm going to try and get packed up today, and then I can go out and get anything that I need tomorrow. There should be a few Amazon deliveries coming in the next day, well, in the next today or tomorrow, ready, and then fingers crossed it'll all come together and it'll all be fine. But I'm so happy to be going away. The weather forecast is incredible. It's going to be wall-to-wall sunshine. The kids are super excited. So yeah, I'm going to crack on today and just try and get everything packed. The best thing about knowing that the weather is going to be wall-to-wall sunshine is knowing that I don't have to pack any great big bulky outfits. Everything's going to be small, light, and take up the least amount of room. However, I sorted out the girls' drawers the other day because we've just got 2 4-drawer mom units in the girls' room. Summer has 4 drawers and the little 2 have 2 drawers each. So I have to be on top of their clothes, like their winter clothes have to be packed away, and their summer clothes come back out, and vice versa. So they've already started pulling out summer outfits from this great big Matalan bag that was under my bed. So I've got a few bits still in there to sort out, and then anything that doesn't fit them this summer that fitted them last summer, obviously Felicity's gets passed down to Sienna, but anything that doesn't fit Sienna anymore gets passed on to a friend. So I just need to take out what she's going to wear and what can be passed on, and then I'm going to just take out what outfits they're going to take. Now I was going to iron it all, but now I'm wondering, am I going to have to vac pack it? Because if I'm going to vac pack it, there's going to be absolutely no point in ironing it. So I think I'm just going to leave that. Felicity got given this little dress from Bella the other day. Like, how funny that, like, Bella is almost 17 and she found this dress in her in their spare bedroom and gave it to Felicity, and it is adorable. It's like got loads and loads of layers, but they're all like different, it's all like different lengths all the way around. It looks so cute, so cute on her. So I'm going to definitely be taking that one. So that's one dress for Felicity. They're going to have more than one outfit a day because they're going to be playing, and then they're going to get dirty, and then they're going to, I mean, they change about flipping 3 times a day as it is when they're at home, let alone when they're away. And then I've also got this one for Felicity that's passed down from her cousin, which I think is also super sweet and nice and lightweight. So she can take that one. And then she's got a couple of pairs of denim shorts, and I'll take her a couple of pairs of leggings. And what I will take is their great big fleecy jumpers, but instead of having to pack multiple of these, I should be able to get away with just packing 2 or 3, just so they've got something to put on in the evening. And also one thing we've got this year that we didn't have last year is hoodies for all of the children. Last year Summer had one, and she said she was not cold once during the night. She wore a hoodie and she was fine, but the little 3 didn't have them, and we ended up going to a local Asda and buying duvets, which we then gave to another camping family before we left the campsite, because our car was so packed that we couldn't fit another thing in. So these duvets were not coming home with us. But this year, all of the little 3 also have hoodies. So I'll pack hoodies. I'll probably just pack an hoodie each, 1 fluffy jumper each, and that should, fingers crossed, be enough to keep them warm. Because once the sun goes down, like 6 o'clock, the temperature will drop and it will be chilly. I was going to order a heater for the tent, and then I was like, do you know what, I'm not going to, because camping is becoming something that you can do with so many comforts now that kind of takes away the camping as we know it. So the camping I did as a child, we never had a heater, we didn't even have electric hookup. Every morning my dad would make me or my brother go to the water point, fill up a dish bowl with freezing cold water, and we used to float our milk, anything that was like fresh, in the bowl of cold water. And then when we got back to the tent later on in the afternoon, we'd swap the water for another bowl of cold water, because obviously it warmed up, and that's how we kept our food. Now we've got fridges. I've seen some people camping with televisions, like some of the setups people do are out of this world, but I kind of don't want to go too far into that. I want to keep it the basics of what camping is. So I'm not going to bother ordering a heater, and we're just going to go with our hoodies and our fleece blankets and hope for the best. You wait, in a couple of days time I'm going to go, what was I talking about? Why did I say that? Why did I not order that heater? What was I thinking? Failing everything, I can just use my hairdryer as a heater. I just warm up the tent with the hairdryer, because that will definitely be coming with me. But anyway, I'm going to crack on and tidy up, not tidy up, pack some of these clothes. I almost forgot that I bought the girls these outfits in Sainsbury's yesterday. I just ran downstairs to get them, and I'm out of breath. So unfit. But does everyone remember this outfit, if you've been watching us for a while, that the girls had last year? The blue pinstripe flared trousers with the little blue pinstripe top. Absolutely so adorable. So stinking cute. That when I was in Sainsbury's the other day and I saw this, I thought, I have to do it. I've got to do it, even though they do not need any more clothes. This year's version. Look how adorable that is. Little flared trousers and a little cute little top. This I think is Felicity's. So Felicity I bought age 8, which the top fits her fine, but the trousers are a little bit short. I'd rather them being a little bit longer. But had I have got her an age 9, which they didn't have, I would have bought a 9 if they'd have had it, just because she's so tall. But had I bought the 9, the trousers would have fitted her a little bit better, but the top would have been way too big. So she's got an age 8, and I think I got an age 6 for Sienna. And Sienna's is perfect. The trousers are the perfect length for her. But how cute, adorable. So I think I'm going to actually put those on them for the drive down rather than pack them. I think they can wear those on the day that we go, and they'll be, yeah, super comfortable. They're nice, like linen material. However, I've just noticed Sienna wore them in the garden yesterday when she tried it on, and that there is a grass stain. Brilliant. Can you see? Just up there on the leg. She's grass stained it. Brilliant. I mean, I don't think you'll notice it. I can't be bothered to wash it because I just need to get packed. So we're going for 4 nights and 5 days. So I've got the outfit for them to wear on the day that we leave. I'm going to pack Sienna this jumper. She doesn't really love it, but it's her biggest and coziest jumper, but she doesn't really like stuff with like baggy sleeves, and this has got baggy sleeves, but if she's cold I'm sure she'll pop it on. And then I've packed some like really easy outfits, like comfy everyday stuff. So I've got like the zebra dress, Felicity's got that as well. I've got a shorts and t-shirt, that's like a yellow pair of shorts that were in the bag of summer clothes from last year, and they pair up really nicely with this t-shirt that I got in Sainsbury's back in the spring. So that's one more easy outfit. I've got her bluey dress, and then this is so cute. This is from last year and I'm hoping it will still fit her. It's age 5 to 6. I generally buy her 6 to 7 now, but I think it will, looking at it, I think it will still just about fit her. Definitely could do with ironing, but I just think if I'm going to backpack it, that would be pointless. So that's what, 4 easy outfits. And then although we don't have an entertainment venue on the site that we're staying on, the girls do love a pretty dress. So I'm going to pack those 2. I thought Felicity still had this dress as well, but she doesn't. This is an age 8. And I did have an age 6 as well. But Lindsay sent me a picture the other day of Ophelia wearing this dress and said, I think this is a Felicity dress. And I was like, oh no, I think I still have 2 of those. And now I've just looked in the bag and actually I don't. I just have the age 8, which means that I've passed the age 6 to Ophelia. So I love it. It's just such a lovely, I love like the really pale colours. But that's Sienna. I've also got her pyjamas, fluffy pyjamas, ordinary pyjamas and underwear. And that's pretty much her done, apart from swimwear, which I'm about to pop through the washing machine because we went to the beach the other night, so all of the swimming costumes are all wet and sandy. Then for Felicity so far, I've got her a big fleecy jumper, the zebra dress, the same as Sienna, this t-shirt, which I absolutely adore, but she's got a little tiny stain on it. But I don't think that it's too obvious because of the dots anyway. So I've got that t-shirt, which she can wear with these green shorts. That makes quite a nice outfit. She's got a denim skirt with a t-shirt. So that's another outfit. So that's 3 outfits. Then she's got her, she loves these little tops, these crop tops. One of those with this cute little rose skirt, the dress from Bella, and the dress from her cousin. So that is pretty much, I might just pack her another pair of shorts actually, because she will probably, especially when she's doing blooming gymnastics, she can't really do gymnastics in a denim skirt. So I'll probably pack her another pair of shorts. I need to find her fleecy pyjamas and swimwear, and that is pretty much her pile. So you think, oh, I can pack quite light, but there's 2 piles just there, isn't there? And then I've got to add to that yet. And then I've got to do Riley's, and then Summer can do her own. So yeah, I think this will definitely be being put in a vac bag. And yes, I also haven't decorated this bedroom. It's still on the to-do list, the very, very, very long to-do list. Nobody actually tells you that when you go camping, it's not the equipment or is it the tent that takes up all of your space. It's in fact all of the stuff you take with you to keep yourselves warm. So I've got hoodies for all of the children, Summer, Riley, Felicity and Sienna. We are only taking those 4 with us. Jamie and Reese are staying behind at home. It's half term, so that means they can get extra hours at work. So they would rather work than come camping, which I completely get. They are like 17 and almost 19 now, I guess. So they are staying behind and we're just taking the 4 younger ones with us. I've got 4 blankets for the children. These are off of my sofa. I've took them all off, given them a wash because I've cleaned the sofa, so I don't need them at the moment, and we're going to use them for camping. They can take these out of an evening and sit on their chairs outside to keep warm, and then they can take them in the tent when it's bedtime, and it's an extra layer for sleep. These are off of our sofa. These are pretty old now. In fact, this one has even got some stickers stuck on it that I can't get off. But these are perfect for keeping me and Kev warm of a night time. We actually bought this one from Asda in Cornwall when we went last year because I was absolutely freezing. We don't have a sleeping bag because I cannot have my feet covered at night. I'm one of those people that sleeps with one leg under the quilt and one leg on top of it. So the thought of sleeping inside a sleeping bag, I just know I wouldn't be able to hack it. So we usually take our duvet off of our bed, and on our previous camping holiday, which we did in like July, August, that was enough. But when we went in May last year, it wasn't. So we bought this one from Asda, and once we've got that on top of us as well, lovely and toasty, lovely and toasty and warm. So we've got 2 of those. I've then got a couple of tea towels, excuse all the pen on the tablecloth, a couple of tea towels and towels for showering and towels for the beach. I will need a few more towels for the swimming pool, but I don't think I'm going to get much more inside this vacuum bag. But I'm hoping I can get this shrunk down much smaller. 100% we would not be able to do the camping holidays that we do in the vehicle that we've got if we didn't have vacuum bags. These are a lifesaver. If anyone's wondering how we then come home again when we don't have a Hoover with us, the pump that we use for our airbeds has this nozzle on the top that also sucks air out. So it's not as easy because it doesn't have a flush connection, but it is possible. So we just have to hold this on top. It takes a little bit longer, but we can do this to come home again. However, the more stuff that I'm packing, the more I'm realising that we will probably still need to have one of the back seats of the car down. I was hoping with the tow bar carrier plus the new roof box that we would be able to fit everything in so we can have the back seats up. So then we can have Summer and Riley in the very back and the 2 girls in the middle. But the more stuff I'm having to pack, the more I'm thinking, that's not going to happen. I really don't think we're going to be able to fit it all in that way. So I've just been sat here, welled up, almost crying, because someone just left me a comment, a nice comment, but someone just left a comment on last year's camping video, the day that we left and headed off camping, and we were setting up the tent and getting everything in the car, and I just went down the rabbit hole of watching it again and just feel so happy that I do this, because people will say, oh, you don't have to, you know, you could still make the videos, you don't have to put them on YouTube, but the reality is that I probably wouldn't, because, you know, life gets in the way, doesn't it? Whereas with doing this for YouTube, it means I do it all the time, and I do it without even really thinking. So having those videos to look back at, and I've just gone down that rabbit hole of watching that video, and I just feel so excited to be going away again, and taking them camping again. And I just watched it and thought how lucky the kids are that that's all going to be there to look back on one day, and remember all of these little things that we do as a family as they're growing up. But the person that shocked me the most from last year's video to what they are like now, you would think would be Sienna, being that she's the youngest and growing the fastest, but it's actually Summer. Like, Summer has grown up in maturity so much in the last year compared to what she was in that video, and it's nice to watch, you know. It's nice to be able to now have this, like, you know, documentation over the years of, you know, holidays and special occasions where you can see how they've changed and grown. So yeah, thank you to whoever just left that comment that just sent me down that rabbit hole, because I really needed that today. That was so lovely. Anyway, I've still got a whole list of things in my head. I need to buy a journal and start writing these things down, because my head is full of stuff that I still need to do, because I am now trying to cram in what I should have been doing over the last few days into like a couple of days because of being poorly. So now I've got like a whole host of things that still need doing, including cleaning the car. We've put the roof box on, so I can't go through the car wash, so it's got to be done with a sponge and soapy water and the jet wash outside, which is just the worst. It's just the worst, isn't it? No, I mean, some people do, but not many people enjoy cleaning cars. Bella's dad, however, does. He's always cleaning their cars. I keep threatening just to leave my car outside his and be like, oh, my car was outside your house. Oh, you cleaned it. Thanks. Because he loves cleaning cars. I, however, do not. So that's one of my big jobs that I'm procrastinating over. I've almost done now with packing the girls' clothes. Their swimming costumes should be dry. I'm halfway through Riley's. Summer will do her own. After watching that video from last year back, she will not be taking as much stuff as she did last year, because she took everything but the kitchen sink. And then, yeah, just remind Tess clothes to pack, and writing a little list of all the last minute bits that I need to pack into the boxes before it all goes in the car. My goodness, how flipping annoying is this? All the time I spent cramming it all in the bag, zipping the bag up, sucking all the air out, and in the last hour it has just grown and grown and grown and grown and grown back to this. There must be a hole in the bag somewhere. These are last year's, and I did just buy them cheap off of Amazon. So I think I'm going to have to go out to the shops and buy some more. And ones ideally that have a screw up thingy for the valve, because that one clearly isn't doing its job. I do have some more vac bags upstairs, however none of them are as big as that one. That was the second one I got out. The first one I got out just smelled a bit funky, like smelled really awful, and I thought I'm not putting stuff in that because the smell will go onto the blankets. So I'm gonna have to go and buy some more, which is annoying because I felt like I was really on it. I thought I'm making real good progress today. And I walked back in the kitchen and I was like, that's grown. I'm sure that wasn't that big when I did it. I'm sure that's grown, and I can hear the air coming back out. So never mind. I've also got to pop to the supermarket because no idea what I'm cooking for tea tonight. We are running our food supply rapidly down before we go away. I am going to go out and do food shopping for the older two that are staying behind, but I'm not doing that until we're about to go away, because if I do it now it'll all get eaten. So there's nothing in the house other than a tray of mince, and I don't really fancy mince. I find the winter so much easier for cooking and thinking about what to eat. So yeah, I'm going to take the kids to Aldi and they can choose what they fancy this evening, and then come back and get on with the usual afternoon after school routine. And the kids are so ready for this half term. Okay, so I had 10 minutes to spare before going on the school run, so I've just straightened my hair, which is something I was meant to do this morning when I got home from the school run, and obviously haven't done. But I've been avoiding straightening my hair as much as possible because it is so damaged. When I went this much blonder on the last appointment, which was like 6 weeks ago now, that was a big mistake because so much of my hair has snapped. So I have all of these, I don't know if you can even see them in the camera, but you'll see often like lots of little, here we go, there you go, there it is. This whole like slice of snapped hair here, which sticks up, and also in my fringe here. This is also all snapped from the bleach. So I've been trying to avoid, look at it, it's awful, terrible, that whole piece there. I've been trying to avoid putting too much heat on it as much as I can. So I haven't straightened it more than once a week for the last couple of weeks. So if you see me with my hair tied up or plaited or, you know, just scruffy, it's because I'm trying to avoid as much as possible putting too much heat on my hair. But anyway, let's go and get these kids and go and get something for tea. Oh, you definitely want pie?
Yeah.
They've got chicken and vegetable, or they've got
Chicken.
steak and gravy.
Steak and gravy.
Steak and gravy? You sure?
No, chicken.
You want a chicken one? So if I got a box of chicken and a box of beef and gravy.
Yay.
Right, pop these in your basket then.
Basket. You definitely.
And then we need some chips as well.
Let's go and find some.
Potatoes or oven chips, which one would you like? Roast potatoes?
Yeah. Got this in my basket.
And then what else are we going to have? Pie,
Yeah, try holding this.
pie, roast potatoes and peas?
Peas.
Peas? Peas are up here. We haven't got any in the freezer. We've run out.
Try holding this.
We've got pie, roast potatoes and peas.
Yeah.
Sound like a good dinner?
Hot. Yeah.
Is that heavy? Got them?
My turn.
Put them in your basket then. What one would you like, Sienna?
Am I having a guided yet?
Oh, which one would you like, Felicity?
I don't know if I want that one or that one.
Well, you need to hurry up or they're going to melt.
I want this one.
The ice lolly, ice cooler one, orange one. One of those.
Yeah.
There you go.
And we want
You would like? quick, quick, quick.
That one.
That one, the fruit stick.
Yeah. I want to do a trick.
You want to do a trick? Go on then.
You see it's stuck in my hand.
No.
Watch it bounce. Another.
Yeah.
Now the frog is really setty. Take his jumper.
Thanks.
Watch him bounce. 2 more times.
Yeah.
Can you see the frog anymore?
No.
Why do you have a strapped jacket then?
I don't know. You are funny. Is that what you learned at school today?
Yeah.
Is it?
Always alone. You will always be there. Always alone.
Not sure how well you can see me because it's super bright with the sun going down behind me. It's also showing you all these bits of broken hair, even more so. That dinner was lovely. That was Felicity's choice. Can we just have pies with roast potatoes? And then I went in the fridge in the veg drawer and there was a swede and a cabbage that needed using up before we go away. So I just did those as well. And then Kev came home with muffins that he'd baked. Oh my goodness me. I think I might well have just put on all the weight that I lost because of the bug. I think that I've just put it all back on in one sitting. Goodness, they were good, weren't they, Lissy?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Salted caramel muffins. Oh my word, amazing.
Caramel.
Lissy didn't eat the caramel bit. She bit around the middle because she doesn't like caramel. But the rest, oh, honestly, I wish Kev could bake at home like he can when he's at work, but we don't have the equipment that they have at work. But he's been trialing some new recipes and we get to have a little try. Pardon, darling? Oh, someone needs... I know what she needs. Are you just not telling me because you think it's funny that she's upstairs with no toilet roll? Yeah. Someone's upstairs and there's no toilet roll. So somebody needs to take her some up. It's downstairs. Can you give her some? No? Just going to leave her sat there with no toilet roll? Yeah. Lucky Summer. Last job of today is to try the Easy Base. So we bought this second hand a while ago, but we needed to get a converter. So we had to go from a 13 pin to a 7 pin. So we got that yesterday and we're going to try it out because obviously we don't know that all the lights are working. I'm sure they're going to be. But yeah, we're going to have a bag on here. We've ordered a new number plate. That's in the house as well, which is going to go on the back of here. We've got the roof box up there already. And I've managed to successfully, again, procrastinate all day over cleaning the car. Also need to go and put a bit more air in the tyres because obviously it's going to have so much more weight on it.
Always alone. You will always be there. Always alone. You will always be there.
All of that worked absolutely perfectly. I knew it would because the people we bought it from was like super lovely, but I just needed to check. So all of that works fine. I've just come down to the cabin where we're storing all of the camping stuff at the moment and brought back down the electric pump because I thought, you know what, if I don't put that away now, I know what will happen. I'll end up forgetting and then we'll get to camping and we'll go to pump up the airbeds and I'll be like, oh whoops, I left the air pump at home. So I just put that back away in one of the storage tubs and brought down here the stuff that we got yesterday. So me and Kev went child free to go outdoors. I mean, what has my life become that we got excited about going to go outdoors without kids? It was like, wow, we can go with no children. And the reason we went was because we needed to get something to cook on. So we've always had a gas cooker, but we have decided to stop using a gas cooker because the gas bottle that we have to then take with us is really big and bulky for getting in the car, and they're really expensive to fill up when they're empty. So we've gone for one of these. So our friends had one of these on their holiday with us last summer, and it was brilliant. There's nothing you can't do in it. This maxi frying pan. You can cook your breakfast in it, your bacon, your sausages. I've seen people use like little tin foil trays and place those inside with like your baked beans and stuff. So you can do like a full English breakfast.
With that?
Yeah, with this.
Just that, with full English?
Yeah,
Do you know how much that is?
And then we're going to do like chili, curry, that sort of stuff in it. And you can even cook pizzas in it, because when we were camping with those friends, Jamie bought a pizza from the shop and we were like, Jamie, how are you expecting to be able to cook that pizza? And Ben popped it in this and cooked it perfectly. So we got that instead of a gas cooker. And then we bought another one of these barbecues. We used to have this barbecue. We used it, our friends borrowed it, and it got to the point where it was just super rusty and old. So we chucked it and we bought another one, because you can get loads of like kettle barbecues and stuff, which are all really nice, but again, too bulky for us, because we're all about having stuff that we can fit in our car. Which won't always be the case. You know, Summer is 16 in November, so as soon as she's 16, and by the time we get to next summer she'll be nearly 17, so I just think it won't be long before she'll be the same as the older boys, and she'll be saying, I'm staying at home because I've got work, or I'm seeing my friends, or I just don't want to come with you, and then we'll have more space. The first thing we're going to buy when we have more space is the big dome chairs, the camp chairs, the dome ones. I went into Go Outdoors in September and they had them on offer, because obviously it was the end of the season, heated ones, and I was like, I'm going to get one of those for Kev for his birthday, he'll love that. And then I saw it packed down and I was like, I can't, there's just no way we can fit that into the car. So we just have to have the cheap, really cheap camp chairs for now. But yeah, that will be the first thing that I buy when we have less worry about space. But everything is down here, everything is almost ready. I've got a few more clothes to pack for Riley, pack mine and Kev's clothes, Summer will pack her own, and we are all good and done and ready to go. So thank you for watching today's video, and I hope you'll come back and join us in sunny Cornwall with our camping vlogs. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you all then. Good night.